were out last week doing your closing ordeal, and did you learn anything from that?
I learned I don't need to do closings ever. So, I start talking.
That's why you have people that do closings.
That's exactly right. I start talking, and the next thing I know is a 20-minute closing lasts all day.
Yeah. So, you made friends with the guy.
Exactly.
End up scheduling lunch later or something?
Oh, you know it. I mean, of course, this guy was a heart patient, so we scheduled no lunch because, not conducive for heart patients.
Not conducive for heart.
Not resist.
It's phenomenal.
I can't resist it.
Have you gone to the place over there at, we had a party there.
Which one? Cadillac Bar?
Cadillac Bar.
Yeah.
Have you been to Cadillac Bar Sunday brunch
you
buffet?
like it?
Oh my God,
Is that,
it's the best.
Is that one of your favorites?
It's the best.
All right, I'm gonna take it up one notch for you.
All right.
You ready for this? There's a place on Montrose called Hugo's.
Hugo's in the Sunday brunch buffet?
Hugo.
Right.
Yeah.
I know exactly where the place is.
You've been there before?
Yeah, I've never been to the buffet
Check out their Sunday brunch buffet. It is killer.
Really?
It really does knock your socks off on food is. It's not a lot. Like if you go to Cadillac Bar, you get 1,000 different options.
Right.
You may get 10 or 15 here, but it's the best food that you'll have.
Oh man, Hugo's is by far some of the best Mexican food you'll ever eat in your life.
Wait, it's Mexican?
Yeah, it's like
gourmet
gourmet Mexican.
Really?
Yeah, it's really
amazing.
good, man. They cook it in these clay pots. It's awesome, man. It's like
they
right
got
out of like a pueblo.
The beans and the coffee, and then they put like a little bit of chocolate in the coffee. It's amazing.
We're gonna make everyone so hungry right now. Everyone's gonna like.
I just
stop
had a
watching
kolache,
show
so
to
I'm
go.
all right.
Yeah, just had a kolache.
Hey, thanks to your wife, Deron, or your girlfriend. Sorry,
no
your girlfriend.
Joke, man. Yeah, so anyway, we want to talk to you guys a little bit today about some of the things that are happening in our businesses, obviously to help your businesses. But before we get started, I want to tell you guys a little bit of a story. You guys my wife's gonna kill me when I tell you guys this story. Wait, she's gonna be so upset. But when we get back, I want to tell you guys about a little story of someone that tried to take her money through the phone.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. And then we have some other
I mean, that's what maybe we should tell you everything about every celebrity gossip.
I can't stand it. Anyway, thanks again for joining us, you guys. We're going to be right back. We're going to take a quick break.
Hey everyone, this is David over at White Picket Realty, and I wanted to tell you about my friends over at Plans. They offer great service and an exceptional value. With dedicated professionals ready to serve, contact them today at 832-675-6217. Stop searching and start staying in the know with our Houston Real Estate Events page on Facebook. Follow us by searching at Houston Real Estate Events to stay up to date on the latest events for real estate in the Houston area. If you're interested in having your event on our page, please email me at david@whitepicketrealty.com.
What do you love about White Picket?
I love that we work together as a team.
I love being professional while having fun.
I love the innovative approach we take every day.
I love the next generation of realtors to live life by their own design. If you're looking to grow, come grow with us. Email join@teamwpr.com. Again, that's join@teamwpr.com.
You can also watch us live on Facebook and YouTube and comment on the show live, and we can answer your questions. But right now, David's not here, so we actually have a special guest to do the weather. Ashley, what's the weather going to be like this weekend?
Well, the weather today right now, it's 81 degrees, partly cloudy, and precipitation is
Perfect.
in Houston, Texas. Traffic's always traffic, so.
Yep. This is the second week, though, that we've had with good weather.
Phenomenal.
And it's been a long time since we
that kind of stuff.
your wife and
my wife getting. Are you crying right now? Like, just slow down. Police over. Go to jail. All of us and. Yeah, but
it's your fault.
Isn't that the way it always works? It's my fault, of course. So I'm like, listen, I don't know, but I don't think the IRS is supposed to call you.
No,
you know
not
what I
at all.
mean? And ask and tell you these kind of things. I'm like, I've never gotten a call from them before. It never happened in my entire life. You know, I've been paying taxes for a little while. So I'm like, hey, do me a favor, put me on a 3-way call with the guy, right? And she's like, all right, fine. So she to the I gotta call my husband.
Holy.
So merges the call, right? And the guy, so I'm like, hey, what's going on? This is Alan. What's the deal? And the guy's real aggressive. He's like, hey, you guys did this, and I'm looking at your tax return right now, and this is the IRS, and we're getting ready to just go out there and arrest you guys for tax evasion and all these
So he does
words.
the same spiel to you.
What's that?
He's giving
he
you the
gives
same
me the
spiel.
same spiel, and I'm like, all right, I can understand that. I'm like, well, and I want to hear what his spiel is, right? So I'm like, hey, so what can I do to keep you from doing this? And he's like, well, you're gonna have to make a payment right now because it's gonna take at least $1,500. You're gonna Western Union it immediately.
So he's gonna throw you in jail unless you pay $1,500.
Unless I pay $1,500.
$1,500 is all it could take to run this federal government.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? So I'm like, okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, who am I sending it to? And he starts telling me, well, you're gonna send it to this and this address, this and that. And I was like, hey, just so you know, though, I'm gonna need more information from you, and I'm also gonna have to have my attorney call you. Oh, and by the way, I record every one of my phone calls. And he's like, and there's like this awkward silence, right? And then he starts cursing me out, dude. He's like, you mother,
Hey, I could have got $1,500 from 3 other people, and now I've found somebody who knows that IRS doesn't do that.
So here's the crazy thing. So last night, people, like this group, there's dozens and dozens of people, a group in India, who were running that.
Because that's only 100 suckers. I would have thought they'd have a lot more than that. Because, I mean, when you do that, that's how those people get scammed, man. It's really, really rough.
Yeah, it really is. It's scary because I think, you call like a sweet, old lady, she's sitting at home, she gets that call. What's she gonna do? What is she gonna do? And she doesn't even realize it's not even legal for the IRS to call you.
Right.
To demand.
About 2 weeks later,
with dedicated professionals ready to serve. Contact them today at 832-675-6217. By searching at Houston at whitepicket.com.
Again, that's JOIN at teamwpr.com.
Hey, so what are the 5?
What stories? What are you talking about?
Well, crime.
Yesterday of the new finish.
amazing. That house looks incredible.
Man, I tell you, I cannot believe. I checked the feed this morning.
2 guys picking out stuff is always a bad.
It was horrible.
Oh, and you get a very masculine house too. That's the other problem. Instead of getting like a
just every time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The man would paint the whole wall, and the girls would walk on the details. Which
oh man, that's so funny. Efficiency.
Exactly.
True. It's so true. We think that way. We make it. You know what I mean? And
I
time and service. So a street looking at if there was a little bit of paint smear on a wall.
remove it, and
Wow.
we wound up having to rebuild. Money's worth, you know.
They want to
putting in these. Here's a single time. Open the drawers. Try to slam them.
really.
It's amazing. They do that every single time. Like the drawers
Open the
are
drawers,
so important.
Open the drawers and open the cabinets. It's and sometimes maybe 6 out of 10 people, they'll actually open up like multiple cabinet doors and drawers. They'll go in there and just.
Really?
I think it's one of the most expensive things in your house. And I think that's how they see quality, too. They kind of see what quality of wood you're using, what paint you're using. And so that's their first thing they look at.
We had one go in, and it was like 3 guys that were walking this house, and they were arguing on whether the cabinets were made out of real wood or not. That was like
Wow.
their whole ordeal is, are these real wood cabinets or not? And
that was a selling. Then they were not going to buy if those were not real wood.
If they were not real wood cabinets,
wow.
They were like those flimsy ones from Home Depot.
Right.
The MDF stuff.
I would have thought that maybe that was like their breaking point. They didn't even want to walk the rest of the house.
Wow, that's incredible, man.
Were those 3 investors or 3 people who are going to actually live there?
I guess they were just shopping around.
Okay.
You know what I mean? They were maybe buddies or something. And I don't know. I mean, it's kind of cool, man. It's given us a bunch of real good insight onto what things people like and don't like.
What would the second place they go to, or the second most popular place they do? Or?
The next thing is the master bedroom. They always walk to the master bedroom and bathroom. That's literally right in line.
See, that would be my first place to go is the master bedroom, and I'd always turn on the shower. Because if it doesn't have good shower pressure, I'm walking out the door.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're
I mean,
right.
that's always, I mean, if a house I look at didn't have water connected to the property, I'm the next
you didn't even
place.
want to see it.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, shower pressure, because that's where I spend my thinking time, is in the shower.
You sound
you're
like
right.
Alan.
I spend a lot of thinking time there. I get yelled at in the morning for that.
Sometimes I'm like, hey, listen, there's people in Africa that don't have water. I pull that one on him all the time, trying to give him a little guilt trip.
Dang, that's messed up.
I get that all the time.
I'm
Wait. This is my show where I spill the beans about you. This doesn't work the other way around.
Oh, she came to get her payback today, man.
I'm not sure I'm okay with this whole ordeal.
So would you think the third thing is storage, like closet?
Okay.
I think so too. Yeah.
That's it, man. They go out there, they check all the doors, they open up all the closets.
Exactly.
It's it's kind of weird. After they've done that little motion, like they do those three little things, then they walk the house.
Okay.
Then they walk the house, and then I think then they get a feel for the house. But their first, 2 or 3 things start. It literally are those things we just mentioned.
See, before we got on air, we talked about virtual reality.
Yeah.
Now, virtual reality, you can't open and close drawers.
Exactly.
So
No,
what
you're
happens
right,
with
yeah.
that? So, I mean, it's just I don't know how good the haptic feedback on those little gloves you can wear, but.
Oh, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Virtual reality, be able to open up the drawers and stuff. Man, that's next level right there.
Mission
But
impossible.
still, you won't be able to tell if they're made of real wood or not.
That virtual reality stuff might just work for men, but not for women. We need to feel things and
that's
see
true.
the quality and
See?
stuff. Like I said,
see,
we're more detailed.
I would be able to put on those glasses, do a virtual tour, and be like, yeah, I like it, or no, I don't like it. I don't think I would have to be there. Now, obviously, I would want to walk it before I closed on it and know what I'm buying, but I could make a pretty good decision, I feel like, just off of the virtual reality glasses. But I guess that's just me. I don't know. What do you think, Ashley?
I think I'd have to look at the place too, because quite frankly, I know if I want a place the minute I drive up to the driveway, the curb feel.
Yeah.
If it has good curb feel, it's probably someplace I'd want to be.
Yeah.
Because the house that I'm fixing up now, I mean, you drove up to the place and then it's got this big red door out in front of grass, and for some reason the red door just it drew me in.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's interesting, man.
People like that nowadays.
Yeah.
They like the quirkiness of the doors up front.
Right. And that's just basically just that red door. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna like this house. And when I walked in, of course, everything that I might not have liked in another house, I found to like it because the first impression was so good.
Awesome, yeah.
Where in virtual reality, I would have never bought that house in a million years.
Wow.
That's true.
And so,
That's true, because also in virtual reality, it's going to be difficult for you to see the outside first.
right.
I mean, usually all they show is just the inside. So, yeah, I can see that. And what's crazy is the houses that we've experimented with that have the best interiors, but aren't so nice on the outside, have a really hard time selling.
Yep.
Yeah, and they may be beautiful inside.
Right.
People don't like them from the beginning.
Exactly.
Yep.
So anyway, we got to take a quick break. Thanks again for joining us today
Of course.
and clearing up everything and spilling the beans on me. I appreciate
And I don't kill
that.
you. Every time you say something wrong, you're like, my wife's going to kill me.
Oh.
I am not that
She's like,
mean.
no, I don't kill him.
I'm very nice.
I just slowly
Turn up the
slowly
heat.
turn up the
Strangle
heat.
him slowly. It's not that big a deal.
Guys, we'll be back after the break.
Hey everyone, this is David over at White Picket Realty, and I wanted to tell you about my friends over at Plans Express who can save you the headache of running your own permits. These guys are committed to offering a one-stop solution for all your plan and permit needs. They're proudly serving their friends and neighbors in the Houston surrounding areas, and they offer great service and an exceptional value. With dedicated professionals ready to serve, contact them today at 83675. Stop searching and start staying in the know with our Houston Real Estate Events page on Facebook. Follow us by searching at Houston Real Estate Events to stay up to date on the latest events for real estate in the Houston area. If you are interested in having your event on our page, please email me at david@whitepickettrealty.com. Again, that's david@whitepickettrealty.com. Non-paid events only. One more time, find us on Facebook at Houston Real Estate Events, and we'll see y'all at the next one.
What do you love about White Picket?
I love that we work together as a team.
I love being professional while having fun.
I love the innovative approach we take every day.
I love the support we get to grow our business.
We
At teamwpr.com.
And we are back on Realty Ruckus. Remember that you can live tweet us at Realty Ruckus. You can also find us on Facebook and YouTube Live. If you chat with us on live on the air, we will answer your questions, including any legal questions that you may have for Ashley. And remember, guys, normally people pay what, $250, $350 an hour for legal advice?
Yeah,
exactly right.
Ashley's more than happy to answer your questions live on the
You
air.
can come on here and get some good tips, feedback, or just help you resolve some of the issues that you guys are having. Of course, all of it has to do with real estate.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do want to apologize to the viewers, but I know that the video stream is not very good. Our webcam is kind of pooping out on us today.
I
so
think
we're
it's
gonna
just had enough. This is our 36th episode,
Yeah, I
and
know.
it's just
Oh,
like, dude, you've worked the heck out of me. It's
Yeah.
It's time for us to upgrade, man.
Yeah, so we'll be upgrading that, but I know that the audio should be coming in clear. And hopefully by next Tuesday we'll have a new webcam and we'll be ready to go again for everyone.
We probably look really
crisp and
square
clear.
right now. You know.
Yeah, real.
Kind of like that
just-
video game that the kids play. Everything is just
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
Yeah, we
Minecraft.
look like characters
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Minecraft right now.
Just think about this as the Minecraft edition.
Yeah,
Episode 36,
Realty
the Minecraft
Ruckus,
edition.
the Minecraft edition.
It's a shame. I'm having a good hair day today.
I know, man.
So-
It's all perspective, right?
Anyway, so we just had like an impromptu little visit from my wife, who came in here and cleared some
Which was
some
awesome.
myths up,
Yeah.
right? And then we
Hey,
talked
I gotta
about.
say, she's a pretty good radio personality.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, man, she's better than me. I actually don't know if I can compete here, So it's always so know how to do it. And, for new rehabbers out there or people that are getting into the business, that's where they mess up the most is they go out there, a mid to high end house and rental instead of potential money in their pocket.
Well, what
Yeah.
about probably the same thing happens vice versa? They take a low end house and they get emotionally connected to it.
Yeah.
Like guys do, and then they put in high end appliances,
That's true.
high end,
That's true. It's very true. They over rehab, they spend too much, and then they can't make money.
Right.
So yeah, absolutely, it happens in both. I mean, when you have somebody that really, it's for rehab. Yeah, that app. It's called Shipt, SHIPT.
Yeah, and when you see it on the App Store, the logo is a little spaceship.
Yeah.
It's
So I have a couple of tenants staying at my Airbnb over near U of H, and as kind of
hey, let the record show. A lot of people hated on you for that Airbnb and said that you weren't going to be able to get that thing rented.
yeah.
And
Now some of the experts out there that I highly respect gave me some bad feedback. By far, that has been one of the best investments I've made this year.
Really?
It is phenomenal.
So 7 nights in a week. How many days do you have it rented out?
So I put it on the market August 15th. By the end of August, I had already paid for that month's.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, I already paid for that month's expenses. October and November are almost entirely completely booked now.
Wow.
Yeah. Actually, September, October, and November. We have a week or two already in December. I've already booked out for February for the Super Bowl. I got $300 a night. It's a tiny little house, man. It's 1,000 square feet. Imagine.
Oh, you're booked for the Super Bowl
booked for
already.
the Super
Okay,
Bowl.
I didn't know that.
For 3 days, I got $1,000.
Oh my goodness.
And that's the cheapest thing in town.
And
You realize
that's
that,
the cheapest thing in town,
Right.
and it's a really nice house. Anyway, I wanted to send my current tenants just a little gift. They've been real patient. We had an issue where the tenant flushed a diaper down the toilet.
Ugh.
All right, so it clogged up the toilet.
Right.
And so they left. We had new tenants coming in. We do the whole
Man,
cleaning
it's
of
so
the thing.
hard to tell. It was the previous one or the previous
It's impossible
previous,
to
or-
know who did it. So
Right.
I just left it alone. I that's just part of
You just got to eat it, huh?
I dealt
Well,
with it. Staying there, I started kind of feeling guilty about that. Kind of just taking up that space. Plus, they didn't have a second workable bathroom, and it's 4 people staying there.
Oh, so there's okay.
So
is
they
it
were all
4
having to
adults,
share.
or
They
is
were
it-
having to share one bathroom. It's 3
Right.
adults and 1 kid.
Okay.
Right.
And so I felt kind of bad. I didn't want to go and actually deliver food myself. Instead, we looked up this app and literally, I had Brandon just go through there and order orange juice, you name it, and send it. And next morning, there was a lady that showed up there with the stuff. The people were super ecstatic. They were super happy. They were thanking me. They were just so grateful.
I was there when you made.
If you want to tip her, of course I gave her a tip because I thought it was awesome, man. I mean, she went, bought everything, delivered it to the house, and like the light bulb went off in my head. I was like, I'll never stand in line again.
Okay, so somebody was like, well, no, delivery is too expensive. And I was like, no, it's not. $15 a month, guys. That's all.
Yeah, and you never had to stand in line again. Anyway, that was the one app that I wanted to tell you guys about. We're running out of time, and I really want to cover some of the cases that we've talked about here previously because we want to know, man, what
specifically.
Because this whole thing about this case is the plaintiff's attorney. I mean, just to kind of fill the listeners in. I'll buy the house, did a lease option purchase. And said, okay, I'll buy it, sell it back to you. All I want to make on the deal is does a lease option, to the Hispanic mother and father, and 2006 to 2011, they make the payments, and then the family, the mother and father, gets deported, and they're paying, they're paying $1,546 a month. Well, the kids who lived their property, they wanted to take over the house, but they couldn't afford a letter, and now sign. If it's not in writing, you don't have to give them a toaster oven. And so, consequently, what
you don't get my toaster oven, Alan.
No toaster oven for you.
I have a signed napkin that says I own your toaster oven.
And so the whole thing is the breach happened more than 5 years ago. Now, my argument is the statute of enforceable.
Yeah.
My argument is that anything that's happened more than 4 years, breach of contract, you have a cause of action that's limited to 4 years.
Yeah.
Anything more than 4 years, it's unenforceable. So that's the only grounds we go. Now, if I lose this hearing, if I lose this argument,
and you're representing the realtor, right?
I'm representing the realtor,
right? And she's on the hook for $800,000 here. So this could be a big deal for her.
Right.
This will break her.
This is what's crazy to me.
This will break her.
And I'm just going to interject for a second.
Are a professional.
That's right.
And you can't
the law will treat
everything she had. I mean, she's not rich.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not one of these realtors that comes out and sells 200,000 houses, over a year. I mean, she does one house every now and then.
Yeah.
I mean, she's, retired. She was a principal for high school. And so.
Oh, yeah. So she's not like this outrageously wealthy person that can take an $800,000 hit.
That's exactly right. So it would bankrupt her.
Wow.
And so, and I appreciate her putting her trust in me, but unfortunately, I'm not charging her for doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing all this pro bono because she does not have enough money even to pay a lawyer.
Man, that's.
And so I've probably got about 80 hours in this case so far because, it's even though I'm doing it for free, I can't treat it like I'm doing it for free. So it's
because it's a big deal.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
And
this would actually represent some case law, I think, if it went through.
That's another reason why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Another reason why I'm doing it is because
this is bigger than just winning or losing. I mean, this could mean setting a precedent standard for other cases like this.
Right. And I mean, any attorney wants to do that because if they the Realty Ruckus up a couple
there you go. We can talk about that here.
Realty Ruckus coming straight from the Supreme Court.
I mean, exactly.
Broadcasting live
awesome
from the Supreme Court desk.
Anyway, we got to take a quick little commercial break. We'll be right back, you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Hey everyone, this is David over at White Picket Realty, and I wanted to tell you about my friends over at Plans Express who can save you the headache of running your own permits. These guys are committed to offering a one-stop solution for all your plan and permit needs. They're proudly serving their friends and neighbors in the Houston surrounding areas, and they offer great service at an exceptional value. With dedicated professionals ready to serve, contact them today at 832-675-6217. Stop searching and start staying in the know with our whitepickettrealty.com. Again, that's David at whitepickettrealty.com. Non-paid events only. One more time, find us on Facebook at Houston Real Estate Events, and we'll see y'all at the next one.
What do you love about White Picket?
I love that we work together as a team.
I love being professional while having fun.
I love the innovative approach we take every day.
I love the support we get to grow our business.
We love White Picket.
And I love empowering the next generation of realtors to live life by their own design. If you're looking to grow, come grow with us. Email join@teamwpr.com. Again, that's join@teamwpr.com.
We are back on Realty Ruckus Minecraft Edition. Remember that you can tweet us at Realty Ruckus. Again, that's at Realty Ruckus. You can also find us on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Live comment on the show. Ask your questions, guys. Make your comments. We'll be happy to respond to them live on the show. And we are going to be coming to an end soon on the Minecraft Edition.
I know, man. It's crazy. So hopefully by next episode, we'll get this little issue cleared up so we won't have to have more Minecraft editions. From what I understand, at least the audio feed is good. And I hope you guys have enjoyed at least the audio of the show so far, you guys. Thank you again for joining us. We do have to come close to an end here shortly, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about the events that we have coming up, because we have some phenomenal events this month. The year is going to end off really strong, just so you guys know. First of all, we have your party coming up, which is going to be phenomenal.
Right.
Yeah. That one's I think invite only now, because it got so packed that it's invite only.
So I'm not going to invite you guys to that one because it's invite only. And if you're part of the cool kids and have closed some transactions with Ashley and his crew, then that's where you get the invite. If you're the guy that likes to just come to the parties and not close a transaction or two here and there, then you're probably not getting invited. And I don't blame you guys. I think that's the way it should be. But
I will say though, Patten throws some sick parties.
Yeah, man.
And this one's going to be this one's going to be, I mean, we've got the Lucky Stripe rented out again, where we rent out the whole place, and it's free alcohol, free food, costume contest. We have over $2,000 in prizes this year, something like that. And
wow.
Last year we raised over $10,000 for MD Anderson. And
that's
we're
awesome,
hoping to do the same thing this year.
Cool.
So
yeah. Well, I know that we're going to be supporting, and we'll be there in full effect. So
we're getting
we got all of our costumes. On. Yeah, man, I'm really excited.
We're ordering them. I'm having to create my costume.
See, I'm still trying to get my costume ready, and I threw out a costume idea earlier on the show, and that's the Master Blaster, you know.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. You're lucky they're not watching the show right now.
I can say that because I know that they're not going to watch.
Oh man. So all right, we have that. Next to is White Picket's happy hour.
Absolutely,
I'm looking forward to that.
And that's the last happy hour that we're going to have for this year.
Yeah.
Next year, we're going to change some things. So you guys are in for a real treat next year. We got a couple of changes coming. I can't tell you what they are yet because I know BB will kill me if I spill any of the beans. He's already giving easy eyes sometimes, and I know what it means. It means shut up. So
I've got this thing that since like birth, I guess when you're born with an older brother, you're already born with it, where one of your eyes can just like detach and go crazy for a moment, but only towards your brother.
He's got like that gecko eye. He just does this thing, and I know what it means. So, all right, make sure you guys register for our happy hour. That's the White Picket happy hour next Tuesday. We're going to be inviting a whole lot more realtors to this event. Now, here's the thing. It's not just for real estate investors, and we get a lot of that. Hey, is this just for real estate investors? No. The whole purpose behind the entire happy hour is so that everyone in the industry, that is anyone, if you are someone that is out there producing and taking this business seriously, then we want to help you by giving you an environment where you can do what we do, and who we are.
Just basically an interest in the real estate industry.
Anything that has anybody that has interest in real estate needs to come to events like this, and we feel so strongly about networking because and this is a cool event. You guys get to come out. You guys get to have some beer, some food. It's on us. You don't have to do anything. It's a free event.
And in St. Arnold's right now, guys, I think I just got an email the other day. They just tapped the Oktoberfest.
Yes.
Which is one of their best beers.
Nice.
So they'll have that one on tap for the happy hour. That's going to be really nice.
Oh, by the way, we're going to be playing games at this happy hour.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
We're going to give people the opportunity to set some world records at the happy hour.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So we're going to have some fun games there. And then also, if you're a realtor and you're struggling to come up with a business plan for how to scale your business and grow it,
that's right.
We're going to actually have a booth set up where you come in there. It's a one-on-one presentation, and you go in there, you tell us how much money you want to make, and we will literally break it down to you to how many contacts you need.
Here's the deal. Everyone says, I want to make a six-figure income. How much is a six-figure income? Your six-figure income might be different than the six-figure income I want to make.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? And some people may just come in and say, hey, I'm okay with making $100,000 this year. Some people may say, hey, I need to make 6 or 7 or more.
Right.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to actually show you, we're going to give you a business plan on what it will take to make the money that you want to make. You set the amount of money you want to make, and then we're going to tell you what tasks need to be done, literally in down to how many calls you got to make, so that you know what things you need to be doing each day. And at that point, it's all on you. If you want to make that kind of money, these are the things you got to do. And if you don't do them, then you don't make it. Or you want to make it, here it is. Do it. You know what I mean? Just take action. So make sure you guys come visit our booth for sure and come hang out. All right, I do want to let you guys know that because we spoke about time-saving apps.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put that on your calendar. We have
family picnic coming up.
Right.
Oh, nice.
Why Picket Family Picnic? I forgot about that. Now, guys, that event is purely set up so that anyone who's interested in ever maybe switching brokerages or being part of the team and getting to know us better can come out, hang out. You know, we're gonna just hang out. I'm gonna be cooking. You know, I'm gonna be grilling some burgers.
Right here.
Right here.
Okay.
Right here. We're gonna have some tents set up out front. Have some tables, live music. It's gonna be really nice.
It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good event. You guys come out. Of course, all of our team will be here. We're gonna bring our families out. We're gonna bring our dogs and all that stuff. We're gonna just hang out, and it'll be a good time. Anyway, guys, we're out of time. It's crazy how much. You know, how fast time flies when you're having fun, man.
Yeah.
This has been a phenomenal episode. The episode, what do we call it?
Minecraft. That was a
Minecraft
Minecraft
series.
edition.
Hey, David will be back, and we'll still have one of us be in Minecraft.
Yeah.